Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here with some more Friday Night Magic. Today I'll be playing the Mind Maze deck. This is a mono blue deck. It is the Phantasmal deck, meaning it's filled with illusions that when they're targeted you have to sacrifice them. Or maybe I shouldn't be calling it the Phantasmal deck, but oh man, this hand, as much as I'd love to take it with only one island, I cannot. So we will draw a new hand, and this looks a little bit better. It's actually not the greatest hand, but I've got two islands, so I guess we'll keep it. Plus, I've got the divination. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this hand. Really not the best. This deck can really do just crazy amounts of damage really fast. With the hand that I drew into, though, that's not going to happen. So the deck is filled with illusions, and then I've got cards to pump up my illusions, and the illusions are just strong innately. But unfortunately, I have got no turn 1 or 2. So I've got this Illusionary Servant, and this is sort of the premise of the deck. These creatures that they're pretty strong, 3 lands for 3/4 flying, but if it becomes targeted, I have to sacrifice it. And he is going to throw down a Ravenous Rats, forcing me to discard a card. I will just discard probably this Unsummon here. Or I could get rid of the Draining Whelk, but we're going to discard the Unsummon. Okay, so he's got a 1/1 in play, which doesn't concern me too much. Next turn, I'm going to start dropping some Illusionary Servants down. So yes, I've got 2 of these now. 3 lands for 3/4 flying. If it becomes targeted, I sacrifice. I also have this one, 4 lands for 5/5 flying. If it becomes targeted, sacrifice it. This is a counterspell creature. Oh, there's a Mind Rot, forcing me to discard 2 cards. We will get rid of the Draining Whelk and the Phantasmal Dragon. That's a huge bummer. But I got rid of this, as great of a card as it is, because it costs 6, so I don't know if I'll be playing it this game or anytime soon. And the Phantasmal Dragon over the Divination, because, I don't know, the Divination I could potentially draw into better than what the Dragon is. So here we go, throw down a 3/4 flyer for 3 lands. See if he has a response to it. All he needs to do is target it, and I sacrifice it. Now this deck really becomes good because I've got this card, Lord of the Unreal, that makes it so that my illusions can't be targeted. So then all of a sudden, you know, their whole drawback is offset with that one card. So, all right, so I am going to block. There seems to be little reason for me not to block. If he's gonna target it, I have to sacrifice it anyways. So there you go. So I have to sacrifice it anyways. Might as well block the damage from going through in the process. Okay. Luckily, though, we've got another Illusionary Servant that we can throw down, and we still have our Divination to let us draw 2 cards. Like I said, that was not the best opening hand for me to have, and with him then throwing down a Ravenous Rats plus a Mind Rot, forcing me to discard 3 of those cards. Obviously, I'm in a little bit of a bind here. He's going to play a Morai, 4/4 flying. At the beginning of his upkeep, he loses 1 life. Now I can't attack him all of a sudden. Unless he attacks me first. Alright, well luckily, Divination. So let's go ahead and draw some cards here. And there it is. That is exactly what I needed. Lord of the Unreal. Illusions get +1/+1 and have hexproof. So now I can attack him with my 4/4 flyer. And I will. Or should I save it to block? No, I'm going to attack. I am going to attack. He will likely not block. He's going to let it go through, and then he can return me for 4 damage. But the good thing is that he is also losing 1 life at the beginning of each one of his upkeeps. And now he can't target this, so if he wants to get rid of this, he's going to have to first kill the Lord of the Unreal. Because this gives him hexproof, again, and that's the inability for him to target. Alright, Ravenous Rats comes into play. Puts a card from his hand on top of his library. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I pick. I'll just be drawing into it next turn. And then he attacks for 4. That is fine. Remember, this swing here, this trade-off, I'm okay with because I've got the upper hand with him losing a life every turn from that. And I've got the Phantasmal Bear, which by itself is a 2/2 for 1 land, but because of my Lord of the Unreal, it's a 3/3 for 1 land, which is hilarious. And now all of a sudden I've got another blocker. And another potential threat for next turn. He is at 11, I am at 15. I may win this game. We'll see though. He's got a hand here. He's got a full hand. Well, not full, but he's got more cards in his hand than I do. He's gonna play an illusionary armor, gives a creature, oh my lord, +4/+4. Becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice illusionary. Holy heck. So he swings for 8. Now all of a sudden my confidence has been diminished unless I draw an unsummon here. That's not an unsummon. I drew a twin cast, but that is not an unsummon. I'm gonna have to hold on to that twin cast. And I'm gonna have to save for a blocker this turn. So we swing for 3. He's gonna block it with the 1/1. So if I attacked, I would be dead. So I have to hold on to this. I have to save him as a blocker. He's gonna play a Mark of the Vampire. I can't do anything about that. Gives a creature +2/+2 in lifelink. I can only copy an instant or sorcery with this, so I can't do anything about that. So all of a sudden, he's got 2 threats now, and I've got to block the flyer. If I let the flyer go through, I'm dead. That goes through. He's gonna gain 4 life. I lose 4 life. I'm at 3. Holy heck. I don't think there's anything I can do to win now. Pretty sure I'm screwed. Yeah, that's the game. Bleh. That is the game. Well, that's a huge bummer. Okay, our next game here is against red, the color. Red, the color red. And let's take a look at our opening hand. Draw a new hand. Oh, oh man, I want to take this so bad because of 2 Lord of the Unreals and just hope to draw into an island. I'm gonna do it. This is so risky. But we get to play first and drop down a Phantasmal Bear first. Now, if I just draw 1 island, I can throw down 2 Lord of the Unreals, and then another island lets me throw down a Phantom Warrior. Oh, that would be so glorious. Come on, island. Yes! So happy. Okay, so before our attack phase, we throw down a Lord of the Unreal because that will pump up our bear. And then we swing for... We swing for 3. What is he saying in his chat? Hi. Hello. We swing for 3. And then next turn, we play another Lord of the Unreal. And we swing for 6. Oh no, actually I won't swing with the... I was gonna attack with this, but he's got the Garrick's Champion right now, so we won't. But what we will do... Oh, you know what? Actually, this is funny. Let's do this. Lord of the Unreal, plus an unsummon. We can swing for 5 now. Yeah. Screw it. We'll just do it. Might not be the best use of unsummon, but let me swing for 6 instead of 4. Bringing him down to 11. See, this is... I think I said this in the first game, but this deck can be super aggressive at times, and this is a perfect display of that. Here we are now. 3 turns in, and he's at 11 life. He's gonna play a 4/5. See, so there's a great example of something that would have been a better use of the unsummon. Meh. We can throw down a Phantom Warrior, which can't be blocked. And I won't attack this turn, but next turn I could probably just swing with everything. Or I could just attack with a 4/4 and then hold on to my cancel. See what he does this turn. This is actually a pretty pivotal turn here for him. If he plays something really threatening to me, then this could be a problem. But again, I do have this 4/4 unblockable, so I don't feel like I'm completely at a loss here. All right, he's gonna play 3/3 trample. As long as Brawn is in the graveyard, creatures you control. Okay, wait. As long as Brawn is in the graveyard and you control a forest, creatures you control have trample. So it doesn't really make a difference right now. And he won't attack with his 4/5. It wouldn't make any sense. He's gonna use it for blocking. But luckily for me, I've got an unblockable creature. And And then I just sit back, because there's no reason to throw the Phantasmal Bear away. He just block it with his 4/5. So we swing for 4. He can't do anything about it. I said hi. Hey. All right. Hello. All right, so he's gonna play another land. And now he's typing. So we just wait. Okay, he's gonna try to play this. What is this? 4/2. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Cancel that. Hath been canceled. And then he passes the turn, and I think we can pretty much get it right now. I'll just hold on to my island, no reason to play it. So let's see, if I attack for 4 goes through, and then 2 more can go through. 6 can go through this turn, but I would end up sacrificing 2 of my creatures, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just attack for the 1, with the 1 creature, for 4 here. Bringing him down to 3 life. And we pass the turn. Unless he gets rid of that 4/4 unblockable, then that is the game. So let's see if he gets rid of that 4/4 unblockable. Okay, anytime now. Okay, so he did absolutely nothing that turn. And we can plan on summon. So let's just attack with everything. There we go. For the win! Much different game than game number 1, yeah? Yeah, I'd say so. On to game number 3. Game number 2 was a good example of how this deck can really work pretty well. This hand, I swear guys. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't like the 6 casting cost in my opening hand, so we're gonna draw a new one. That's a little bit better, I'd say so. Phantasmal Bear, Lord of the Unreal on summon, Alvanize. Yeah, let's keep this hand. And plop down a Phantasmal Bear. Now I'm surprised, I haven't drawn into any Phantasmal images. That is really baffling to me. I've got 4 of them in the deck. This is game number 3, and let's see if we get one this game. He's gonna play a Thought Scour, so he's playing the mill deck. Or I think there's a mill deck in 2014. I don't even know. All right, well, whatever. Turn 2, Lord of the Unreal. Let's swing for 3, huh? And then next turn, another Phantasmal Bear. Plus an attack for 5. And we could unsummon too, or we could I could just throw down an Alvanize on a creature. Alvanize is awesome. Target creature loses all abilities and becomes an 0/1 until end of turn. He's gonna throw down a Ravenous Rats and force us to discard something. So, do we discard the unsummon or the Alvanize? I think we discard the unsummon. So he's not playing. I was lying about him. What are you doing? Thank you. Game's bugging out. He's playing the blue-black deck, as we can see here. So do I Phantasmal Bear, or do I save for a Dream Fracture? That's a good question. I might want to save for a Dream Fracture, to be honest with you. First and foremost, though, let's attack. I'm kind of worried about a Mind Rot. You guys know how devastating a Mind Rot can be. I'm gonna save for a Dream Fracture. We're gonna hold on to the bear here. Okay, so he's not doing a Mind Rot this turn because he just played a Terramorphic Expanse, which means his land that he could play, his land that he could use comes into play tapped. He's gonna throw it on a 1/1. When it dies, he draws a card. That's fine. No reason to counterspell that. And let's see what I draw. Cancel. Beautiful. Let's do the bear. Obviously, in hindsight, last turn would have been the turn to do it, but, you know, what can you do? Well, we can swing for 5, that's what we can do. Would have been for 8 had I played the bear last turn, but again, you live and you learn. Now I just have to hope that this turn he doesn't play anything that I want to counterspell, because I'm sitting on 2 counterspells that I can't play. God, if he played a Mind Rot right now, I would be so angry. He's gonna play, oh, okay, that's fine. Playing a Chittering Rats, having me put a card from the top, from my hand onto the top of my library. That is fine. It's fine. Sets me back a turn, but again, it could have been a lot worse. I've got 2 counterspells that I'm gonna be sitting on now. So I am pretty happy at this point. And we will actually swing right now for 6. Just hold him back. Don't want his Chittering Rats to block it. I could have Ovenized if he tried to do that, but I don't want to waste my mana right now. Want to save for counter spells in future turns, because right now I've got the upper hand. He's at 7. So now, I just sit back and prevent anything he tries to do. Illusionary Armor. We prevent that. Gonna Dream Fracture it. It's a counterspell, plus I get to draw a card. And I drew. Phantom Warrior. I will not play the Phantom Warrior, however. Oh, you know. No, because I could only do 5. He would block a 3/3. 5 would go through, so we're just gonna attack with those 2. Bring him down to 1, and then we're just gonna sit back on the cancel whatever he tries to play next turn, and win the game. Just like that, guys. That's how you do it. He's gonna block 1 of them. 3 goes through. That 4. And that'll be the game. That will be the game. So he gets another turn, but little does he know, his efforts are futile. That would not have even been enough, but we're gonna cancel that anyways. He's been replaced by AI because he realizes, damn, that Force guy, he just won the game. Play land. Skip to the attack phase. And we attack with everything. For the win. The next game is against S. Henninger. S. Henninger. And my opening hand... 2 heavy casting cost cards. I love the Lord of the Unreal, but how have I not drawn a Phantasmal Image yet? There it is. Finally, but not exactly the best hand to go with it. Yuck. Do we go down to 6? I don't know. This just is not a good looking... Oh, I guess we ran out of time, so we keep this hand. This is not the best hand. So Phantasmal Image, amazing card. Lets me copy a creature. Really good copying Lord of the Unreal. It just makes the rest of my illusions hilarious. And I can't play this right now. What am I gonna do? Copy nothing? So that sits in my hand. Draining Whelk, 1/1 flying flash. Flash lets me play it as an instant. It's a counter spell, and then it gets X +1/+1 counters equal to that spell's converted mana cost. He's gonna play a 3/3. I don't think this game's gonna go so well for me, guys. Alright, so 3rd turn, I think we're just gonna Divination. Draw 2 cards. Okay, we got something. Veiled Sentry there. He's gonna hit me hard, though. So, I don't know, I think I'm kind of screwed. 3/3 Reach can block only creatures with flying. So Reach means a creature, it can block creatures with flying, but apparently he can't block anything else but creatures with flying. And he doesn't even have Death Touch. That doesn't seem like the greatest creature. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm winning here because Hook, he just played something that's not the greatest creature. No, he's in a pretty good spot right now. We're gonna throw down this bad boy though. 3/4 for 3, flying, and we're gonna throw down the Veiled Sentry so that if he plays something, I get a illusion with power and toughness equal to convert a mana cost of whatever he plays. He's gonna play Rancor, so this thing turns into a 1/1. Oh, that sucks. He's gonna play that on his 3/3. And he's also gonna play a Nature's Lore. So do I block the 3/3 with my 3/4 flyer? Damage would go through it. No, not gonna happen. He's gonna prey upon, forcing those two to fight each other. And because he's targeted from the prey upon, the damage doesn't get returned because I have to sacrifice it before anything happens. So that really sucks. Holy hell. I'm really screwed this game, guys. I'm gonna block the 3/3 because the 5/3 is trample. So this is blocking more damage. I'm pretty much done for though. I don't really know that there's anything. Well, yeah, I guess I could, no. Yeah, I could do this plus an Avenize against this creature when it attacks. But I'm gonna do this just to get a 3/3 in play. I mean, what other choice do I have though at this point? So we're gonna Phantasmal Image. We are going to copy his 3/3 because that's really the best target at this point. And then when he attacks, I Avenize and block. At least it's something, I guess, you know? He's gonna Eternal Witness. Comes into play, lets him take a instant or sorcery. He's gonna take the prey upon. And so whatever he does this with, we're gonna Avenize. Oh. Okay. So wait, he's gonna do 2 damage to it? Oh, it's a Phantasmal Image. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice it. I don't think this works the way I think it will. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice it before it even matters. I don't think it's gonna trigger. It worked? Well, that is baffling. Because I would have thought that I would have had to sacrifice it before that even went through. But apparently that worked out. That's weird. So I twin casted the prey upon and then used my Phantasmal Image to get rid of his 3/3 with the Rancor on it. But again, I assumed that that would not have worked because I assumed when he preys upon a creature, I have to sacrifice it before the prey upon damage goes through. So I assumed it was going to work this way around too. But evidently it didn't. So rock on. I'm still super screwed though. I've been playing on my back foot this whole game here. Playing on my back foot this whole game. We're gonna play a 2/2. Can't be blocked. I can still block with it though. So my plan to do the Avenize shenanigans is still in effect, but let's see. Okay, so he's gonna throw this down. 3/3. He's gonna throw a Rancor on it. I don't know if when I Avenize his creature, the enchantment comes into play after the Avenize, or if the Avenize counts with enchantments as well. I don't know. I'm hoping that it works, that it just negates all enchantments, but I don't think it does. I think that it becomes an 0/1 and then the enchantments come into effect, so I think this creature's still gonna be pretty big. That's how it worked, okay. So, there you go. This game's a wash. I should have just let the damage go through knowing that, but whatever. Whatever. And that's the game. Oh, it's so frustrating. Good game, sir. All right, let's get one final game here. Who is this against? Iowa Hawkeye? Iowa Hawkeye 21. So are the Iowa Hawkeyes a college team and he's 21 years old? Cool name. Let's draw a new hand. This is a horrible hand. Holy hell. Ugh, my lord. I'm actually thinking about keeping this because if I draw 2 lands, it's okay. But a bad start. What a bad start. What is he doing? Iowa Hawkeye 21. What are you doing? Brosif. Come on, nothing? You just felt like... Whoo, drew a land. That is so awesome. There's my Phantasmal Bear 2/2. For 1 land. Give it a turn. I'll play the Lord of the Unreal. Smack you in the face for 3. Should probably burn it this turn if he can, though. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. Okay, I see. I see what you did there. Rock on. Oh, another Lord of the Unreal. Holy heck. This could be really painful for him very soon. At the very least, 3 damage coming at you. And then next turn, could be 6. If I throw down another Lord of the Unreal, this one stays in play and he doesn't play a blocker. That's a lot of ifs. Let's see if they go through. I can't believe I got 2 of these in my hand. That's not good. All right, he's gonna play a 2/2 Flying Haste. You saving that for blockage, or are you swinging for 2? Yeah, that's a smart move, buddy. Saving to block. Ooh, unsummon. Nah, not worth it. Yeah, we'll swing first. Swing for 3. He'll block it. Then we'll play the other Lord of the Unreal. Let's go through. Alright. Gonna play our second Lord of the Unreal. The only thing I'm worried about right now is like a Pyroclasm. I should have thought about that. Or Earthquake or whatever. So he dropped that. And he's gonna clear my board. So maybe I should have held on to the Lord of the Unreal. I don't know. Dies, deals 1 damage to a creature or player. Flames of the Firebrand. 3 damage divided how he chooses. He's gonna kill one of my lords. And then deal 1 damage to me. And then he swings for 2. Okay. Now I can't attack with my Lord of the Unreal because he can block, which deals the damage, and then kill it. So we're not going to attack with the Lord of the Unreal. We will play an Illusionary Servant. And we will attack for 3. He's going to let it go through. Possibly because he saw me play the Servant, which is a good reason why you should do it after attacking. Unless it actually benefits the attack, which that did not. Browbeat, 5 damage. If no one does, target player draws 3 cards. Okay, so I can either take 5 damage or he can draw 3 cards. I'll take 5 damage. Bring me down to 12. Whoa, I was like, why are you attacking? I'm blocking my 4/5, unless you've got like a lightning bolt in your hand. It'd be a bad move. I'm dropping those lands like they're hot though. I still don't think I'm gonna get a Draining Welkin play, but what I will do is attack for 7. See what he does here. He's gonna block the 4/5 with his 2/2, block the 3/3 with his 1/1. The 1/1 dies, it deals 1 damage to a creature or player. He's gonna do it to me. Let's bring me down to 11. And I wonder if he has anything here. Or if he's dead. Well, he wouldn't be dead. I could do 9 damage next turn. Chandra's Outrage, 4 damage to a creature or player. 4 damage to a creature, 2 damage to that creature's controller, I think. Or is it 4 damage to a player and 2 damage? I don't remember which one. 4 damage to our creature, 2 damage to that creature controller. We're gonna unsummon him, bring him back to my hand. That is a defensive unsummon. And that also makes his spell fizzle, so I don't take the 2 damage. And then next turn we replay the Lord of the Unreal and pump up our creatures and attack for 7. The defensive unsummon. You don't see that every day, do you? All right. This is the turn. Iowa Hawkeye 21. He's gonna play a Grim Lavamancer. It's a 1/1. He can exile cards from his graveyard to deal 2 damage to a creature or player. That is not enough. And we win. Let us attack. Let's see, let it all go through. What is this here? GG. GG. That is the game. Well, there you go. Watching damage effects. How have people not turned that off by now? I don't know. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Magic. Take a look at the deck manager. I do not think that I've got this deck optimally built here. I might have to play around with it. Like Phantasmal Bears, Veiled Sentry, that's up in the air whether or not I should keep that. The unsummons seem like they're worth it. Maybe I don't need 4 though. I've got 4 Phantasmal Images. I can't believe I did not draw more of those in these games. Plus 4 Lord of the Unreal. So that's the combo there. You get Lord of the Unreal in play, you Phantasmal Image a Lord of the Unreal, and then you just Raffle, as all of your other Phantasms are hilarious. Kevorkian Mist, it's an illusion of power and toughness equal to the number of other illusions in play. Didn't get any of those. Played the Twin Cast, Avanizes, they're good. Counterspell, obviously. Phantom Warrior, definitely would keep that. Illusionary Servant, definitely keep. Counterspells, yeah, they seem worth it. Divination seem worth it. Chronozoa, good, fantastic. I think like the only thing that I should consider getting rid of are just these huge casting cost creatures. Like this is a counterspell, but it's also a creature. The Draining Well, the Royal Elemental is really good. The Jace Mindseeker, I mean, they're great cards, but I wonder if it'd be smarter to just get some low casting cost stuff like a Jace's Phantasm, Ether Figments, maybe the Gossamer Phantoms. I mean, just some early game illusions, you know, to go with the Lord of the Unreal Phantasmal Image combo, just to sort of be more aggro. I don't know. But it seems like this deck definitely, I don't think I have it optimized here. I think that there's some tweaking I could definitely do, so. Anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, please subscribe to the channel and tune in next Friday for another episode of Friday Night Magic. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching and keep owning.